Okay, I want to show off my project, Arkham Horror Online. It's a way to play Arkham Horror in the browser, and the intent is that everything is fully automated and all of the cards follow the rules. So if a card doesn't follow the rules, it's a bug. You should let me know if you encounter any bugs. But I just want to show off playing a very basic game. It doesn't really matter which deck you choose because all player cards are implemented. So I'm just grabbing a deck from ArkhamDB. You can paste in the URL. It'll load it up and create a deck. You can view the deck to see what's in it on here if you want. You can see the cards. If this is your own deck and you edit it on ArkhamDB, you can hit this to basically sync it. So if there are any changes, it would show up. This isn't my deck, so there's no changes. And then there's a link to pop over the deck. There's also a cards page. This was originally intended to show which cards were implemented in the app, but now everything's implemented. So as far as player cards go. In terms of encounter cards, there's still some like stuff to be done. You can see like everything up to Dream Eaters is done, but haven't done Innsmouth Conspiracy and beyond. Some of the side stories are done though. So yeah, the About page just basically says I'm not affiliated with FFG. So yeah, I don't own the copyright to any of the stuff, and so the website can, just saying. But there's a GitHub that's linked here that has the source code for everything that's on here. All right. So yeah, let's start a game real quick. To avoid spoiling anything for anybody, I will do the basic one. Let's do standard. I'll leave off tarot readings, but this does support tarot readings. You can do any of the tarot reading types. Just to go through some of the other things that here you can see on Night of the Zealot, we do support the return to. I don't do that for any of the other campaigns yet. This is the only return to that is supported. For some of these, you can do like a standalone and just play a specific scenario. These are the side stories that are available. So yeah, but we'll just do the basic and on standard and create a game. Let's choose our deck. And this deck apparently had the permanent card that requires you to take trauma. And it also has the Occult Reliquary, so we have to decide what slot it's going to start as. I've not played this deck, so I have no idea what we need here. We have stick to the plan, so let's just pull out some stuff. I'm just going to sort of go through this fast because I really don't care. Yep. So then we can mulligan. Let's see. Field Agent's probably good. I don't care about this right now. I don't care about this right now. And technically we're so early. This is probably still good. All right. So yeah. Let's get out backpack. So you can see backpack will let us search the deck, find some things to throw under here. Let's grab all of these. Segment of Onyx is probably a bad thing to do. So up here, there's an undo button in case like you want to undo. It's not tied to anything in particular. Ideally, the undo, there'd be two different types of undo, one meant for debugging and one for if you did something that didn't reveal any new information and you want to step back. But I do have a few keyboard shortcuts. So if you don't like something you did, you can hit U to undo. So I will hit U to undo, and I'll choose the other. Well, who needs Wicked Athame? I don't. So let's just use that one. So yeah, there's also a debug mode. Debug mode gives you the ability to do different things, like change your resources. You might want to change things about cards or locations, shuffle things back in. Again, this is mainly used for debugging, but it's available there. So the Shift D will toggle that. Okay, let's get out Field Agent, just because it gives us the additional books. Let's investigate. I think at +3 we're pretty good, so I'm not really going to worry about anything else. Oh, what was the trigger on her? No, we don't need that. And we're out of actions, so we're going to end turn. Over here on the right-hand side, it tracks where you are. Because this has a fast action, it's basically giving me this trigger. Not documented in the keyboard shortcuts, but if you hit space, it'll go ahead and just go ahead and skip that triggers. So anytime you just want to skip the triggers, instead of having to go click the button, you can hit space. I will add it to the keyboard shortcuts menu soon. All right, so we need to draw a card. We drew a swarm of rats. It's a nice, easy enemy. Again, skip triggers. Skip triggers again, start our turn. And let's fight this rat. We're not... This is not that good for us. One second. Let's see if we had any better options. We have some cards underneath here. Why can't we play Wicked Athame? We can't play Wicked Athame because we don't have the resources at the moment. What do we have underneath here? Nothing good. Okay, we're just gonna maybe fight this a couple times. Oh, nice. We can heal something. We might as well, right? The only thing we can heal is ourselves. And we heal one horror, so it automatically healed the horror because that was the only horror that could be healed. Let's apply the results. All right, so the rats are gone. That's nice. Let's investigate again. We're doing pretty good on investigation. So, yep. All right, so up here, when it does this, it means it can be advanced. We can hit the objective. And we move on. All right, we have one action left. I think with Field Agent, we have high books, but I think like getting these pretty easily will be nice. So let's just pop down here. We have to hit the Forest, which is going to do 1 damage. I'm probably going to put the 2 Horror on Field Agent just to clear this out fast. So might as well put the damage on Field Agent. Oh, and this is a fast action too. So let's use it now. And you can see it automatically discovered the clue. It knew we were at this location. And turn. Draw the next revelation. And it advanced. So we either have to discard 1 card at random. I don't think I have a problem with that. Or take 2 horror. Even though we're good at healing, I think discarding a card at random is fine. I don't really see any issues here with that. But again, I don't really play this deck. Maybe this is a bad one to lose. Let's go ahead and just clear this out before we even start our turn. So great, we can move on. All the way up top here. Force is going to do 1 horror. For each arcane slot, we have 3. And none of them are filled, so I think this is great. Choose discard all but 1 card in our hand. Oh boy. Vicious Blow is great. This one's great too. I know we're going to be fighting some things. I think let's just get rid of these. We'll keep Vicious Blow. That's unfortunate, but at least we got that out of our hand. All right. Or out of our deck. Speak of enemies. All right. And they show up here. Well, I guess we should fight this, and we can commit Vicious Blow. What triggers do we have? Oh, it must be playing like something like this. Okay. Let's skip the triggers. Let's commit Vicious Blow. Skip the triggers again. And we succeed by 1, so we got lucky. Very, very lucky. Yeah. That's just resources. I wonder if we want to get anything out. We should get something so we can fight. So, because when you play something that could go into a slot, Occult Reliquary will allow you to change the slot if you want. So we can change Occult Reliquary to a hand slot to fill what we just had. I think we want to keep the Arcane slot. Well, technically from the cards we discarded. So we're not going to change it. We'll leave it alone. And let's just go ahead and play this. We're going to hang out here. All right, end turn. I'll make a keyboard shortcut for end turn as well. All right, Frozen in Fear. That's not so bad, but since it's going to take us 2 actions to clear this out, we're not going to be moving this turn. And I can actually show, yeah, we should definitely heal. Apply results. I can show like this would work. So we have 2 actions right now. If we moved, you see it used both of them. I'll undo that. And if I investigate, we won't have enough actions to move out. So you can see now this location isn't available to us. Yeah, what do we have? Do I want to play Mouse Mask? Willpower or books? I don't think we're going to need any willpower or books for the rest of this scenario. Spoilers. We don't have 3 of these, so I don't really see the point in playing this. This will be nice if we're not at the location with the quote-unquote mini-boss. I'm just going to draw a card. Okay, we have 2 of these now. End turn. Hit the forced for this. Oh, I guess we do have a willpower check. And we're even. Do I want to get rid of this? I don't think I care this turn. Yeah. But we hit the. If you fail, take 1 horror. So that's why we took that horror. All right. Seller. We don't have to worry about this guy yet. Maybe we want to Dynamite Blast him. 4 health, it's not going to matter because it's only going to do 3 damage. All right. So yeah, that's going to take 2 actions to move. And then basically we're not going to have anything to do here. We have a weapon. Let's just play these 2. Probably silly, but I'm going to do it anyways. Hit the forced. Okay. Went away. It's nice. And now that we're here with the requisite number of clues, we can do this objective. Yeah. So everything moves on. We now have the Ghoul Priest in our threat area. Ooh, this is getting quite scary. Let's see. Can we take a couple of hits? 6 and 9. We can't take a lot of damage. I'm just trying to decide. This is going to give us a boost, but not damage boost. We really need Lita Chandler. We don't have any way to really evade at a 2. So we could move over. We could parlay. Moving over is going to take the damage. Parlay is going to be, what is it, books? I think we could do that. And then we just have to fight, I guess. But we really need the extra damage because we're not going to blow through this fast enough. All right. Lots of damage. But now we can parlay. We definitely want this one to pass. So +2 is the best we're going to get. Okay. So that passed. So we get Lita Chandler in our play area, which now means we can fight. Let's see. This one is for, we get +2 combat for each. So let's see, how many do we want to add? Combat's a 4, we're at 3. I'd like to be at +2. So maybe we add 2. Oh no, I have this. Let's just add 1. And use that to fight him. Let's throw this in. Card draw might be useful. We succeed by 4. And then we can use Lita Chandler to do an extra damage. Oh, nice. We can get this out. And now we can get this. I don't even remember what this does. Discover one or automatically choose a revealed location. Okay, we can automatically evade. Wow, it doesn't even say non-elite. Well, I think we evade to avoid taking the damage, right? We're gonna choose this location and see it automatically shows that because that was the only enemy at our location. And that means we don't take any damage, but it is going to re-engage us. Another enemy, but hopefully, we will just defeat this. So we have to skip triggers until we get to our turn. We don't, I mean, we have some fists here. Do we want to add 2? There's already 1 in there. It's getting risky. We'll do this. Skip triggers, commit this. We're at +3, skip triggers. Oh, good thing we bumped it. All right. Now we just have to hope that we get lucky. We're going to fight. We're add 2. Skip triggers. There's a lot of curse tokens. But we can... Oh, we succeed by 1. Beautiful. We'll do the extra damage because why not? And what is... I don't know why this is here. It just wanted me to click it for some reason. I'll have to figure that out. But we can move on. And let's burn down our home. And if I decide to change my mind, let's not burn down our home. But then we don't get Lita. So yeah. If we want to actually beat this game, we might need this. When you get to here, if you want to upgrade your deck with the XP that you got, it keeps track of how much XP you've earned. And you can basically paste in a new URL with the upgraded deck and then hit upgrade. And it will upgrade it for this campaign. It doesn't update it in the decks page. It's just solely in this campaign. I'm not going to upgrade right now. But you can see we move on through the, we want this as arcane. Let's just grab some stuff. Resources are great. Dynamite Blast is great. This one's great. So yeah, we can move through the campaign. If we view the log, you can see it keeps track of the log for the game, which is nice. We can close the log. I'll resign just to move on to the next scenario to show it. So yeah, there we are. You can basically play the entire campaign for any of the campaigns that I've implemented. But yeah, I'm going to stop here. I don't want to show myself losing horribly to Umordov. But yeah, so this is Arkham Horror Online. You can check it out on the GitHub page, which is Halogen and Toast / Arkham Horror. I'm also in the Discord for I don't remember the name of it now. Mythos something. Mythos Busters. Wow. I'm in the Mythos Busters Discord. There's a dev channel where I talk about updates to the game. But yeah, hope you check it out.